Testing, one, two, three. Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today we are playing Hearth to Hearth, a free game available on itch.io, and the perfect choice if you're looking for something short and cozy with a sweet story. Full disclosure, I have played this game a few times in the past and on a stream. There was a failed recording. We'll move past that, but basically, there's a few ways you can play the game to reach different endings. The thing I realized that I haven't unlocked is potentially quote unquote bad endings. So I want to avoid that. And in the time I played, it's become rather repetitive. Personally, no offense whatsoever to the game or the creator. It's just something personal that happened because I kept on going through the motions and trying to figure things out. So I'm gonna go for quote unquote two endings for this game and video. And with that said, let's hop in. Wow, it's been a while. Let's see what the damage is. Oh dear, just look at this place. Cobwebs everywhere. Okay, spider friends, I need you to move aside, please. What a mess. You guys could at least have the decency to pay rent. That's silly. Can you imagine? Little spider houses. Oops, can't let myself get distracted. It's going to take me all day to get this place cleaned up. Well, no use complaining. All things have to start somewhere. That only took forever. So tired, so sweaty. Hold me, Mr. Chair. That was some good work if I do say so myself. Good job, me. Self high five. And from that smell, it looks like the rods are almost finished. Perfect. Let's give these bad boys a taste. Yum! Looks like I still got it. I should make myself something to eat. Got to make sure I remember how to prepare the food, of course. Some full sounds nice right now. Might as well set up the counter for service while I'm at it. Alright, I got four main broth bases finished: spicy, savory, sour, and sweet. These make up the base of the meals I would make. I always start each recipe by putting the broth base in the bowl. To make pho, I have to start with the savory broth base. Next are noodles. They go on after broth. Right now, I'm still missing a lot of ingredients, so the customers will only have the choice between noodles or no noodles for their order. Pho has noodles in it, so I need to put some in. Toppings are the last thing to go into the order. I've got the meat, veggies, and eggs all ready to go. The toppings are an extra component. Customers can decide what toppings they like. The recipes have predetermined toppings, but it's not bad to switch it up every once in a while. The only topping Pho has is meat, so I'll put that in. It's all done. Now I just need to put the bowl on the counter to serve it. Kinda silly since I'm feeding myself, but that's part of the experience. Here you go. Okay, so like I said, I played the game before and all the ingredients are unlocked. Before we continue, let's read through all of them. Beef stew, savory broth, meat, veggies. A warm, comforting meal, simple looking, but holds a depth of flavor, invokes the sense of a mother's hug. This is one of the first recipes I ever learned. It's an essential recipe for all adventurers. Nothing easier than chucking everything in a pot with some water. Can't remember all the weird ingredients I've tried in beef stew. Note to self, Goba chilies do not work in beef stew. A staple food at all inns. Somehow every inn's beef stew tastes different. Like, I'm stumbling over my words, so sorry. I think it's because I sped through the dialogue. A staple food at all inns. Somehow every inn's beef stew tastes like a home cooked meal. For some reason, each time I serve a bowl, I can't help but say, let's get this out on a tray. That's very cute. Pho, savory broth, noodles, meat. A warm, reliable soup dish with savory broth, rice noodles, herbs, and beef or chicken. There's actually a bunch of ways to prep pho. I can't guarantee this is the iconic pho, but some travelers appreciate seeing it on the menu, so I figure it's worth a try. One time I met a traveler that claimed have fatty stock and chili sauce. Then another traveler came by and argued that pho should have clear stock with sweet and savory bean sauce. Then they got into a fist fight. But then a dragon came by and torched the camp, and we all fought the dragon together and became allies forged in the flames of war. That sounds like a reference, and that's hilarious. Anyway, what was I talking about again? Oh, yeah, anyways, I make pho both ways sometimes. Next. Ramen, savory broth, noodles, egg, meat, veggies. Savory, rich, and creamy. A combination of noodles, roasted meat, soft boiled eggs, and chopped veggies in a thick, meaty broth. The trick to enjoying ramen is to give it a big slurp. Nothing more satisfying than seeing my customers slurping away at a good bowl of noodles. It shows their focus on the food and not proper etiquette. Etiquette. Of course, I want everyone to not make a mess, but eating food is about enjoying the moment. Ramen has variations and variations upon variations, depending on what region you're talking about. One time I made One time I tried to make the ultimate ramen and include all the right ingredients. Girl, no! Oh, that's a recipe for disaster! All the varied ingredients in a huge bowl. If I had to describe the taste, it tasted like flavor. Well, at least you didn't get sick. Okay, next we have sour. As tomato soup, sour broth, veggies. A sour and creamy soup made from mostly tomatoes. Delicious when it's hot or cold. Oh, tomato soup with grilled cheese. Delicious. If only it didn't take a while to make tomato soup. Anyway, herbaceous, acidic, and smooth. I always serve it with a dollop of sour cream and grilled cheese. A. A great source of vitamins A, E, and C. You really can't ask much more from a veggie. And yes, I know tomatoes are a fruit, but I don't see any of you putting it in a fruit salad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is a point. I find I find the tomato soup really reflects the quality of the tomato you use. I love stopping by the farmer's market in the summer and grabbing the plump and juicy ones. Of course, a little taste test with some salt and olive oil is a given. Nice. I'm not the biggest fan of tomatoes. I'm not like hating the veggie slash fruit, but it's not my top veggie. Anyway, tom yum, spicy broth, sour broth, meat. Hot, spicy, and sour, guaranteed to either clear up your sinuses or unleash the snot gates. It's usually made with a seafood broth and shrimp, but I also like making it with pork. One of the most dangerous soups I've served. Somehow has a 70% injury rate. Dang! People can't stop burning their tongues. They keep eating the soup even when I tell them to wait for it to cool down first. My secret ingredient is goba chilies. The unbearable heat and earthy aroma is meted out when cooked in a pan. Combined with the savory taste of June octo chilies, it sends people into pandemonium. I love the creativity with ingredients, and also I'm not that great at spicy food. I can handle some of it, but if super spicy, I will cry. Speaking of spicy, that's the next category. Pozole, spicy broth, meat, veggies. A hearty stew made from hominy, anyway, it's like chewy corn, and pork usually as the base, and a whole lot of veggies and seasonings, like cabbage, onions, hot peppers, radishes, avocado, lime, and so on. Sometimes pozole is served as a festive dish, but it's also served day to day, which is good because I'd probably make way less if I could only serve this from time to time. Wait, what if it actually was a limited special event dish? My travels took me to some ancient ruins a while back, and I found some records saying that pozole used to be made from, let's just say, less than modern meat. I don't want to know. Nope, not gonna touch that. Barely anyone complains that it's been replaced with pork these days. Don't worry about it. Spicy egg drop soup. Ooh, I love egg drop soup, but I've never tried a spicy one. Okay, spicy broth, egg. I like smooth soup with wispy beaten eggs that nevertheless given a bit of a kick. That's nevertheless given a bit of a kick thanks to some grounded white pepper. It'll warm you up on a cold day, but it's still light enough that it won't dominate your whole stomach. You don't see that with a lot of soups. I had this theory that the soup could end up even spicier and eggier if you drop the egg in from way up high. Cecilia, why? The bigger the egg, the bigger the drop, the bigger the impact, right? No, 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 honey. Wrong. I was wrong. Don't do that. I can tell you now that it's a bad idea. Rip. So much rip. Oh, this is just tom yum again. And lastly, oh my gosh, I love this dish. It is a Filipino soup, and my mom makes it for a specific holiday, and I love it. Okay, it doesn't really specify a whole lot here, but it has sweet potatoes, jackfruit, sago, which is like tiny rice, tiny pearls, sticky rice balls, and a specific banana that's native to the Philippines. And it's cooked with coconut milk, and it's so good. Okay, it's called Ginataang Bilol-Bilo. I know the pronunciation may not be easy for some people, but that's how it is. And don't trust my accent. My accent is terrible. Anyway, a sweet coconut cream soup with tropical fruits, tubers, and chewy rice balls. Comforting when served warm, refreshing when served cold with ice. I don't think I ever tried that. I think I prefer it warm. Anyway, and simply delicious at room temperature. You really can't go wrong with this. You really can't. I once left a pot to simmer for too long and it became extremely thick. That's a very good one. It was like a sweet rice porridge or porridge. I ate it with a splash of cold heavy cream on top and it was so yummy. Oh, I miss this. It takes a long time to make this dish, honestly. I usually use the milk from coconuts, but once I got my hands on coconut milk from an animal, can you just imagine? During my travels, I encountered a mythical creature that was part coconut, part goat. How would that work? Did it have a body of a goat and then the bottom half was like coconutty? A sketch would be nice. The imagery is just weird. Okay, part goat, and long story short, I end up milking it. Quite a unique flavor. Unique yet familiar flavor. How would you milk it? Does it have others? Which part of it was a coconut? Was it the head? Was it the body? The legs? No matter how you think of it, it's weird, but I'm curious. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, that was everything. Alright, let's go make some pho. Let's close this. Savory broth, noodles, meat. Okay. Look at that picture. Delicious. Thank you very much. Let's eat. So good. Everything looks good to go. I just gotta remember. Choose a soup base, noodles, and last but not least, toppings. Right, speaking of recipes, let's see if I still have any of the old menus. Need to make sure I have at least a couple for tomorrow. The menu has all of my old recipes, but there's still a lot of room for it to grow. All the recipes list out the basic parts of each dish. I should keep a recipe book with me behind the counter so I can look at it when I'm cooking, just in case. Can never be too careful. I'll put it away when I'm talking to customers. Still feeling a little hungry. Do I dare have seconds? Whatever. I'll consider it a reward for my hard work. I'm not craving anything particular right now. Maybe something more off menu would do the trick. Alright, let's go for ginatang bilo-bilo, sweet broth, and veggies. Sweet broth, veggies. Eee, look at it! I love it! Can't beat the classics. I didn't think I was craving a menu item, but I knew there was a reason I made these things official items. I'm stuffed. I should double check everything before I leave, but for now, it looks like I'm all set for tomorrow. I can't wait. It's been a while since I've opened up the place. Hope everyone still remembers and comes back again. Alright, Cecilia, we got this. Just like old times. Here's to a good opening day. It's been a while. Seems like today is going to be a slow one. Maybe I should have advertised my reopening better. Guess it doesn't help that the tavern isn't near the town square. Makes it harder to find. Oh well, I can just do some prep work while I wait. I'm bored. A girl can only sweep floors and wipe down tables for so long. Might as well sit down while I wait. Excuse me, Mr. Chair. I must look crazy to people if they saw me talking to inanimate objects like this. No offense, Mr. Chair. This is why I need to hire a helper. At least then I'll have someone to talk to. Can I really afford an extra hand in a restaurant with no customers? I could use some of my savings until we start bringing in some profit. Ugh, but I've already spent so much reopening the store. People never tell you how expensive it is to run business. Oh, I'm a little. Gotta be careful with my words. Plus, if business is slow like how it is today, there is no way I can afford to hire a helper. I'm already losing money feeding myself. Cecilia, you sure do talk to yourself a lot. Maybe I could justify hiring more help just to keep myself sane. Ooh, I hope I'm not intruding on anything. You're opening for business, correct? Ahem, yes I am. Please grab a seat. Sorry about earlier. I was just having a conversation with my business partner. Aha! Anyways, take a look and order whatever you want. But if you like, and if I have the ingredients ready, you can ask for whatever fits your fancy. There's nothing I'd want in particular. I shall leave it up to you. Well, you have to give me something to work with, dearie. Well, start simple. What would you like? Whatever's fine. I don't really mind. How about some soup then? Would you like something savory, spicy, or sweet? Anything would do. You like noodles? I am indifferent. Is there anything I should know about like allergies or any food you hate? Nothing I can think of. Is she messing with me? I can't tell if this is a joke, or maybe she's amused by how flustered I get. Well, keep your cool, Cecilia. Don't let her get to you. Alright, one order of I don't mind coming right up then. Call it a hunch, but I think this dear's customer needs is. I think this dear's customer needs. I think they missed what? Is something comforting and warm right now. Maybe something savory? Okay, for this one, we'll go with ramen. Basically everything after savory. Alright. Savory, noodles, egg, pork, oh, just meat, and veggies. Thanks for waiting. Eat up while it's hot. Thank you very much. No problem. There should be utensils on the table for you already. You know it's just you and me right now. You don't have to be so formal, silly. I apologize if my demeanor upsets you. I will keep that in mind. I don't mind, dearie. I just want you to be comfortable and relax a little. I'll let you enjoy your meal. Let me know if you need anything else. Oh, look at that bowl. Alright, so here comes the first bite. Just as regal as I'd expect. Well, what's the verdict? Good? Bad? Boring? Phew, she's taking more bites. Still composed as ever, but I think I can see a glimmer in her eye that wasn't there before. She's really picking up the pace there. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen anyone carve soup down so quickly. She even picked up the bowl to sip the broth. Amazing how none of it is getting on her cave shrimp. Does that mean she does this often, or maybe she's just naturally graceful? Ah, that was good. I'm glad you like the food. Well, I was not expecting that. Pardon my behavior. I don't know what came over me. The stew was delicious. Thank you very much. It's always nice when someone compliments my cooking. Thank you, dearie. What was that? She was so cute. The way she got flustered. You can always have seconds if you want more. I don't think that would be necessary. Anything else I can get for you? I make a mean cup of coffee, or maybe some drinks. I've gotten my hands on some interesting things from my travels. Nothing comes to mind right now, thank you. Well, what's planned now, dearie? I'm not forcing you out, but I assume you have somewhere else to be with how you're dressed. You are correct in your assumption. There is some important business I need to attend to, but it can wait until tomorrow. It seems the store is not currently busy. I hope you do not mind me spending more time here. I don't mind. Make yourself comfortable then. I'm going to wash your bowl and I'll be right back. In a whisper, oh, this is nice. I really needed this. For my favorite and first customer of the day. I did not order this. It's on the house. I feel like you need this right now. Consider it a courtesy. This is delicious. May I ask what type of tea this is? I would like to order some tea leaves to take home for myself. It's pine needles, something I learned during my adventures. You can boil pine needles to make a delicious tea. It's relaxing, fills your stomach, and I'm sure it's healthy for you. The villagers that taught me is also claim it's great for your eyesight and heart. I think it's also great for your skin. My skin always feels smoother and healthier the next day if I drink a lot of tea. I also tried putting it in a stew, but let me tell you, not a good idea. Just something about the texture. Oh wait, what if I chopped it up and put it on some bread? Oh, but it would be too strong. But if I dried it, then I could. Oops, got a little carried away there. Sorry about that. I get excited about food. I do not mind. This is fascinating to listen to. Your passion and enthusiasm are quite refreshing. Please continue. I learned the recipe while traveling in the north. Pine noodle tea is popular among the villagers of poor rural areas, especially during the winter time. It's sad, but it's a common occurrence for villagers to not have enough food to last during the winter. Oh, through the winter, due to the greedy practices of the gotta slow down. Due to the greedy practices of the nobles of the area. Funny fact, actually, is that so? I suppose you believe I'm too out of touch with commoners to appreciate this drink. That I am just another corrupt noble. Oh, 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 crap! I think I touched a sensitive topic for her. I'm sorry. I realize I've never introduced myself. I'm Cecilia. My name is Fleur. Fleur, I'm sorry for what I said. Something I said offended you, and I want to apologize for that. I had no intention of belittling you or insulting your character. It is I who needs to apologize, Cecilia. I know you did not mean to offend me. Something you said struck a chord with me, and I lost my composure there. For that, I am sorry. I'll accept your apology if you accept mine. I do. Then it seems we're friends again. The tea is still delicious. Thank you once again for this. You're welcome, honey. Pet names ready. This is a quaint little establishment you have. How long have you been working here? Oh, for quite some time actually, but until recently, I had to close the place down. In fact, you're the first customer to grace this place with your presence in a long time. Fleur, I don't know what you're going through, and I don't expect you to tell me. I understand it's something personal. I made a sleepy sheep as a place where people can call home. I hope to give them I hope to give them the same comfort I felt during my travels. The gentle glow of the fireplace, the warmth of the bowl against your hands, and the pleasure of stuffing your face full of delicious food after a long adventure. There aren't a lot of experiences in this world that can compare. I won't force you, but if you ever want to talk, I'm always here to listen. And if not, there's always a comfort in a warm bowl of soup. I think I will take you up on that offer for seconds. Alright, I can't let her down. I hope she enjoys what I make next. Alright, for this one, I think we're gonna go to make tomato soup, sour broth, and veggies. Look at it, so adorable. Thanks for rating. Thank you for the meal. Oh, this is a different dish than what I had before, isn't it? Well, seeing as this is your first time, just eating the one dish would be dull, wouldn't it? I want to make sure that your first visit is a memorable one. Giving me a reason to come back and give you more business, I see. I wonder. Okay, looks like she's into the aroma of this one. That's a good sign if I've ever seen one. And here comes the first bite. I think she likes it. I can practically see the waves of comfort emanating from her. Nice to see her settling in some more. I knew those seat cushions were a good investment. I wonder if she'll even slouch. Nope. She just realized how she must have looked. That's her trademark perfect posture. Ahem. I'm not sure how to put this, but being here, eating delectable food such as this, someone just puts me at ease. I can't accurately give a reason why though. Well, that's a nice way to put it. For me, the ideal meal is when you can just forget about anything that worries you and just enjoy the meal. There doesn't need to be any special adequate or expensive ingredients. The most important thing to me is that the customers are able to enjoy themselves and be able to forget about their problems. That's quite an interesting ideal you have there. I actually can't remember the last time I was relaxed while having a meal. I can tell you don't really try to hide that fact. You're one step away from making me feel like I was talking to a cardboard cutout this entire time. Oh, I think I'm at least a little better than that. There's no reason to be shy about that. While I may not be an expert on high class table manners, I can see that you really haven't enjoyed a meal in a long while. Well, while I won't exactly say my past meals are the most pleasant of experiences, I will know that there are some instances where keeping up appearances could dictate life or death in situations. Is that so? Well, you don't have to worry about anything like that while you're here. I don't have any reason to judge you on how you eat, just as long as you're enjoying yourself. I don't exactly mind how you act. But you're going to say something about how keeping appearances shows of gratitude or kindness, but there are many ways to show off appreciation. Plus, it's really hard to tell if you're enjoying yourself if you have to repeatedly remind yourself about having to sit up straight like a stick all the time. You have to consider. You also have to consider the feelings of those around you because if you can't enjoy yourself with the company of friends, how are you supposed to enjoy how are they supposed to enjoy your company? Facts. You're not going to let me win this debate, are you? Nope. Has anyone ever told you that you're a very persistent person? All the time. Did you ever consider a career in politics? Never have, never will. Darn, I was thinking if I brought you to my social proceedings, it'd be a lot easier to at least talk to people. Well, you don't seem to be having a tough time talking to me. I guess you're right. As for talking to other people, it's something that you still need to practice with. Will you get there in time? That's a mood. That's a mood. Plus, you wouldn't want me to go to those formal events. They generally aren't my cup of tea. Wish I had that choice. At the very least, when you're here at the Sleepy Sheep, you don't have to deal with anything that dampers your mood. And if anything like that does happen, you tell me straight away, and your good old friend Cecilia will take care of it for you. Are we friends? Well, I would like to think so. I mean, all friendships have to start somewhere. And well, friends are usually good for business. You know, at a certain point, you have to separate business from everything. Well, there's nothing that says I can't do both. Well, it is about time for me to head out. While I enjoy my time here, I can only stay for so long before my work catches up to me. Well, that is somewhat disappointing. There's nothing you can do about that. But just remember, if you ever need a break, my doors are always open for you. Don't worry, next time I'll spread your name around. Oh, clear it up. Don't worry, next time I'll spread your name around. Friendship and business and all. Hey, what do you know? You can crack a joke when you feel like it. Like you said, I have to practice talking to people at some point. Job well done, Cecilia. Always nice when they leave on a good note. Oh, I should pop the restaurant for more customers. Oof. Okay, that's one ending. There's various endings, but we're gonna go for two endings for this video. Because once again, the repetitiveness got to me in the behind the scenes. Lovely game. Amazing kudos to the creator. Personally, though, I've had my fill. And here are the credits. Look at her. She's adorable. And the song's music is very delightful. And then look at this glorious drawing of Fleur. So dignified, so dapper. So cute. Okay, let's go for another. We're gonna skip through this part because it's very repetitive. Not much changes on this one. Okay, let's go make full. lovely photo. Okay, repetitive, and then we're gonna go for this spicy one, like tom yum, spicy broth, sour broth, and meat. Spicy, sour, meat. Look at that, so cool. Well, that was actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not sure most of my customers would be into this kind of thing, and it'd be hard to make a lot of it anyway. But it's nice to know that I can. I think I'll just add it to my copy of the menu. I could call them special items since they require slightly different steps. Sounds mysterious. I'm stuffed. I should double check. Oh, this is repetition. 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 And then we're gonna repeat until we go to this one. This time we're gonna make the beef stew. Savory meat, savory broth, meat, and veggies. Okay? Savory broth, meat, and veggies. Okay. Thanks for waiting. Eat up while it's hot. Thank you very much. No problem. There should be utensils on the table for you already. You know it's just you and me right now. You don't have to be so formal, City. I apologize if my demeanor offsets you. I will keep that in mind. Oh, this is a little repetition. Okay? Look at that. Ugh. Alright, so here comes the first bite, just as regal as I'd expect. Well, what's the verdict? Good? Bad? Boring? Phew, she's taking more bites. Still composed as ever, but I think I can see a glimmer in her eye that wasn't there before. She's really picking up the pace there. Well, it's been a long time since I've seen anyone scarf soup down so quickly. Oh, it's a little repetition. Okay. And my behavior. I don't know what came over me. That stew was simply delicious. Thank you very much. Okay, and that's also repetition. 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 Okay. Repetition. 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 Okay. I'm just like clicking through it in case I missed anything. Okay, still the same. Alright, let's go for again. Same dish. Here you go, warm and soupy, just the way you like it. And now to sit back and watch her eat. Something about Fleur makes her so entertaining to watch. It's impressive how she can maintain her elegant mannerisms at all times. Oh, wait a minute, is that a smile I see? She seems to be controlling herself from eating too fast. She's really moving with that spoon. Those moves, I haven't seen soup eating skills like this since that food critic with the spiky... Not the Guy Fieri reference. Ah! Dude Flaming came in for his show. Just pick up the bowl already, silly. Ah, delicious. Is something the matter? Is something the matter, Cecilia? Nothing's wrong. I just like watching you eat. You make the food seem really tasty. It's because your cooking is delicious, Cecilia. It reminds me of my mother's cooking. My parents were always busy, but my mother made it mandatory that we have one sit-down dinner a month. She would cook for us, but the only thing she knew how to cook was stew. It was always stew, but it was always delicious. That's so sweet. It's the spices, I bet. I get them shipped directly from Ville de Savoie. It's also where I learned to make the soup base I use for your stew. I figured since you are from there, it would be a nostalgic taste. I don't believe I told you where I am from. You didn't have to. Your clothes and manners are a dead giveaway. Your outfit is a textbook example of Vildes for fashion. Plus, nobles from Vildes are the only ones I know that use hair decorations to imply their nobility. Seeing as how all your antler points are decorated, I'm going to guess you are from a very important noble family. You also use the spoon in your left hand even though you're right-handed, and you keep your right hand on your lap instead of the table. You are correct in your assumptions. I'm surprised, Cecilia. You are quite knowledgeable and observant. That's me. Oh, my voice cracked. Oh, I'm gonna need some water after this. Gonna need to hydrate. Remember to hydrate, people. That's me, smart and observant Cecilia. Definitely not clumsy and loud. I guess it stems from my adventuring days. A small lapse in judgment can be fatal at times. I believe it's possible for a person to be both smart and clumsy. You're a prime example of that, Cecilia. Was that a joke? Did my kind and friendly Fleur just make a joke at my expense? Impossible! Your energy is quite infectious, and it seems I'm not an exception. Jokes aside, you must have a lot of stories to tell. You wouldn't believe even half of it. Heck, just the stories I have from working here could take me all night to retell. I met quite some unique individuals during my time here. Do I qualify as one of these unique individuals? You seem to be fixated on watching me eat. Oh, the flirtations! Ah! Aren't we all unique? Sorry if my staring puts you off. It's a bad habit of mine. I just really like to people watch. It's so fun to watch everyone eat my food. I do not particularly mind. I am no stranger to being stared at. I assume my reactions were quite hilarious for you. You really like the soup. I think it's cute. It gave me a peek of what's really behind that stoic wall. Oh, your food certainly is delicious. May I have more tea? Of course. Hey, are you still open? Oh, it's a customer. Hey, are you still open? Yes, we are. Have a seat and I'll bring right over. Hey, more customers. I was not expecting to actually get more customers today. Was a little worried there. Not that I didn't enjoy our time together, of course. Yes, from my limited knowledge about business, it is indeed a good thing to have more new customers. I believe more customers means you will receive more of what people call currency. Do the nobility in this world not use currency? What do they use that? Trading? Huh. Ha, very funny. Jokes aside, oh, it's a joke. Should have realized. Anyway, haha, very funny. Jokes aside, it is a bit of a relief. Hello, table for three, please. Oh wow, when it rains, it pours. Guess nighttime is soup time. Welcome, I have a table for you three right over there. It seems our alone time has come to an end. The customers need your service, and I would not want to take up more of your time. No, stay! Don't feel forced to leave. Actually, if you want, you can move to one of the corner tables. I'm sure you appreciate not having people stare at you constantly. If you do not mind my company, I shall take you on that offer. Oh, this is a sweet ending. Well, well, it's time for me to close up. Did you enjoy people watching? You managed to stay for the entire time. I am starting to understand the appeal of it. Thank you for allowing me to stay this long. It's not like I would kick you out, silly. And as you saw, not a lot of people came in, so we weren't in need for tables. I'm just surprised because I thought you had something to do. I do, and I think I've put it off long enough. I shall take my leave. Cecilia, it's first of all, Cecilia, it seems your shop has a magic to it. It has been a long time since I was allowed to eat on my own. In my line of work, opportunities to relax and unwind are few and far in between. So I'm always appreciative of moments like this. Oh, girlie, you need a break. It's the cushions. I made them extra comfortable. I sourced the wool for the cushions from the special breed of sheep I encountered on Merrow Mountain. Did you touch them? It's so soft. It's not the shop, Cecilia. It's you. You are what makes this place special. Oh, they're so cute. Well, aren't you smooth? But don't think you can sweet talk your way into a discount. I wouldn't dream of it. I think this is where we say goodbye for now. Don't want to keep you here for too long. It seems so. I'll be off then, Cecilia. I wish you a pleasant evening. Sorry we don't accept handshakes. Sorry, we don't accept handshakes as a form of goodbyes around here. Only hugs. Then it seems I have no choice. Then it seems I have no choice but to oblige. You know, Fleur, if you ever miss your mom's stew, I'm always open around this time. I might not be as great of a cook as your mom, but I'm pretty confident my soups are full of love and comfort. I would love to have you here again. Come back if you need a place to hide from your responsibilities. It'll be our little secret. Oh, they're so cute. Thank you. I will keep that in mind. Ah, so cute. Okay, I think this is where we'll be ending the video. I've had my fill, my voice is getting tired actually. Okay, I think. Can you press? Ah, okay. Return to main menu. Alright, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the game. Once again, you can find this on itch.io and it's the perfect option if you're looking for something short and cozy with a sweet story and if you love some good food. Anyway, I'll be playing a few more short stories, some spooky games, and visual novels in the future videos. I do have other games you can enjoy. I also play Stardew Valley and Minecraft. And as always, if you haven't yet, hydrate. Remember to eat something if you haven't. If you need to, take your medication and take care of yourself. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!